Hey everybody, Jake here from Bearded Gear, and I have an Amazon package to open. This is a knife, so if you have looked at the thumbnail, you'll know that this is kind of a joke, but if you're familiar with my buddy, Kevin, Left EDC, you'll have seen on his channel, all the rage lately is his Evatac Shadow Ranger. He saw a YouTube ad, I think it was while he was watching one of my videos, for the greatest EDC slash survival slash tactical whatever knife ever. The last knife you'll ever need to buy. Made with real stainless steel. And it was some promotion where you just pay shipping. It's like $12.99 or whatever and you get the knife. And it's the advertisement. Many of you who are watching this, if you watch ads on YouTube, have probably seen the ad for the Evatac Shadow Ranger. And Kevin ordered one as a joke, just to like, all right, I'll check it out, we'll see what it is. And he's been using it for like all of his unboxings ever since. And it's just hilarious. It's a funny knife for an actual knife guy to buy, because obviously we know better, right? We get it that it is not actually a good knife, and it's just crazy marketing. Some guy with an Australian accent who's like just saying it's the greatest thing ever. So anyway, when I was doing my live giveaway winner selection and did like a Q&A for a while after, Kevin and Kyle were really cool on there and put together like a little bit of a competition. Basically, they said they'd send some prizes to whoever donated the most on the super chat thing to my channel, which was super nice of them and uncalled for. I didn't ask them to do it, but they're good buddies. And so in the midst of that, Kevin and Kyle also donated to the super chat, and at one point Kevin sent me $15 on it and was like, you have to buy an Evatac Shadow Ranger with this. And so I did and I didn't, right? I went on the website to try and purchase one, and apparently the like just pay shipping deal was gone, and it was going to be like $25 or something, which is like, that's nothing for a knife, right, compared to other knives that I own. But it felt weird to pay twice as much as I should for a knife that's just buying it for a joke because it's a garbage. So then Kevin had mentioned that they had them on Amazon as well, so I went on Amazon and I realized that when I was looking at it, there were comparable listings that were the exact same knife, just branded with other branding. So I ended up purchasing the same knife, but I got one that's branded as an Mtech, and you'll see why if you couldn't already tell from the thumbnail. It's the coolest one, I think. So this should be an identical knife in terms of its build and construction and all that. It's the same knife, but it's in an Mtech box this time, and it's branded like the American flag, which there's something very funny to me about Chinese-made objects with the American flag on them. They literally, right here, says made in China, and it's the one just like plastered with the American flag, right? Oh my gosh, yes it is. All right, so look at this thing. Oh man, a little bit of America in my pocket. This thing is heavy. Yeah, so it's definitely the exact same knife. There's nothing different about this knife other than because I got it from Mtech, it now has this graphic on these plastic handles. It's on both sides. And even onto the blade, look at that. It's like screen printed on there. But it's got the same like weird scalloped sections of the handles. It's got this seatbelt cutter with like a kind of sharp live blade down in there that you can definitely get your finger into. It's got the glass breaker. We all know how I feel about those. My favorite. Let's see if it's still assisted. It's assisted, but it's not assisted enough. Oh man, let me see if I can get it. Yeah, if I torque it a little bit, we get there. Oh man. So on this side we've got Mtech USA. I don't know if you can see that, the way it's placed on the white line of the graphic. It's got these crazy just notches and holes and a fuller in the blade and thumb studs. And then on this side it says MT-A845, I guess that's the Mtech model number, stainless steel, USA design, and then China down in the corner. So it says China here and right here, USA design. I don't know who in the US designed this, but wow, this thing feels terrible in hand. I bet if you had bigger hands than me, this might be more tolerable, but this feels bad. You got this recurve here. You've got coating that's already chipping at the edge right out of the box. Look at that right there at the edge. Got the spray paint chipping off already. Wow. It's actually pretty thin behind the edge. And the edge that's on it is an edge. I'm not going to call it a good edge, but I'm sure it'll cut things. Yeah, this is... Oh, disengaging that lock sucks. Oh, man. Yeah, that lock bar is just really serrated and stiff. Oh, man. You got to push past the spring. See how it does with thumb studs. No. There we go. It doesn't look like you can switch the clip either. So it's tip down gang all day long. Tip down right hand only. And it does have the glass breaker so you can, you know, vandalize. This is so bad. It's the worst. It's the worst knife. Yeah, so this was like under 15 bucks. Amazon Prime shipped. This actually got here before my trip, if I'm being honest, and I just didn't make the time to unbox it. I couldn't bear to. I had more important things to do than this, but man, this is bad. Oh, jeez. Also, the way that they printed on the blade is really kind of interesting to me. It's like they like screen printed on the scales and the blade. Like the way that it all... I don't know. I've never seen that on a high-end knife, and I don't anticipate it holding up real well, but also, what is with these holes? I just noticed that. There's all these holes through the scales. Is that weight reduction? What's happening here? Full liners. Man. All right. Well, it is a knife. I can say that if it's between not having a knife at all and having this knife, I'd barely give the edge to having this knife, but not by much. Man, this is not good. But it's a knife. So, anyway, here's my new Mtech Shadow Ranger. I don't know what they call this at Mtech. Do they have a different name for it? I doubt they can call it the Shadow Ranger. That's Evatac's knife. It just says Mtech MTA845F. I don't know. Maybe I need a nickname for it. Because I probably shouldn't call it the Shadow Ranger. Although part of me wants to. Because, like, I don't know. Then I'm part of the Shadow Ranger Power Rangers if I've got one too. So I do want to be part of the Shadow Ranger gang. But is this just like the American Ranger? The Shadow Rangers of America? Alpha Team? I don't know. I don't know what to call this. Let me know in the comments what you think the nickname for this knife should be. And before anyone suggests that this become my new unboxing knife that I unbox everything with, no. I like using knives that are nice. This will not be... I might do some kind of fun video, like using this outdoors or something, seeing how it holds up. Maybe a baton with it. That could be fun. But this is not going to be something you'll see me pulling out often. That's for sure. Oh, that action. Yeah, let me know what you think I should call it. This is the Mtech, not Shadow Ranger. Maybe Shadow Ranger. Whew, look at that. It's here. It's glorious, kind of. And thank you to Kevin for donating the funds for me to purchase this. Now I'm a proud owner of whatever it is. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next one.